There's actually like a big myth on how you should train according to if you're like an endurance athlete or not. You need to just train until your muscles are tired and lift that many reps and sets to where you're feeling fatigued. Just for strength training, you have to think about when you're running, you're working a different aerobic system, and when you're weightlifting, you're using a different aerobic system. So if you're trying to tie the two together, it doesn't make any type of sense. So when you strength train, what you're going to do this morning, you need to strength train and focus on getting stronger. That's the point of a weightlifting session, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 different exercises, and we're going to do in between 8 reps and 20 for each exercise. So whenever you're tired in between 8 and 20 reps, you stop, okay? I'm using light weights, so use common sense. I'm using light weights, so it's probably gonna go up closer to 20 than to 8. So if you're at home and you're using like heavier weight, then you may be at 8 and then stop and then do 3 sets of 8, okay? So don't overcomplicate things, and let's get this knocked out. We're gonna do a strength session and let's knock it out hard. Alright, you guys, for our first exercise, it's going to be a barbell squat. We're going to grab 2 dumbbells, our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to just go up and down, keeping our core tight.
You will lie if you told someone else is colder, but if you throw the shade at me, make sure it's the complete shoulder.
Sensational.
Perfect. It was a long ass winter. Summer finna hit when we flex. It's too much for the wreck. It's too much for the wreck. Ay. It was a long ass winter. Summer finna hit when we flex. It's too much for the wreck. It's too much for the wreck. It's too much for the wreck. Ay. It was a long ass winter. Summer finna hit when we flex. It's too much for the wreck. Perfect. Used to have dreams about a chain around my neck. Shirts off in the summer. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. 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 When we flex. I just rather flex on my ex, cause I bet they forget. How about now? I just rather flex on my ex, cause I bet they forget. But how about now? I just rather cash my check, re-up and invest. I'm not a fool nor a clown. I'd rather just cash my check, re-up and invest. Not a fool nor a clown. That's the move, dancing as I groove, stacks up to the roof, all drinks on me. That's the move, dancing as I groove, stacks up to the roof, all drinks on me. Chain on my chest, old girl jogging, baby got that thing dancing all over me. Chain on my chest, old girl jogging, baby got that thing dancing all over me. It was a long ass winter, summer finna hit when we flex. It's too much for the wreck. Used to have dreams about a chain around my neck. Shirts off in the summer. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. It was a long ass winter, summer finna hit when we flex. It's too much for the wreck. Used to have have dreams about a chain around my neck. Shirts off in the summer. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. It was a long ass winter. Summer finna hit when we flex. It's too much for the wreck. Used to have dreams about a chain around my neck. Shirts off in the summer. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. Man, it's dangerous when we flex. It was a long ass winter. Summer finna.
You see, he hasn't seen that article yet, and I'm not sure how he'll act when he does. You know, the way they mention his name and all.
Out of the funnies into your homes, and we hope your hearts too, the makers of Camel cigarettes bring you...
Close your eyes, far too big.
David, this entire story of sadistical slaves would almost appear to be fiction, scripted with the full intention of shocking readers over and over again. It's that hard to believe. So many lives involved, so many killed over such a long period of time, and all of it going undetected. But it's not fiction. It's very real. A deadly conspiracy now listed as one of the most horrifying crimes in this century.
Kinda mad at you.
A word from the makers of Camel cigarettes. You know, there are several reasons why Camels are called the pleasure cigarette. They're a slow-burning cigarette, for one thing, and those slow-burning tobaccos in Camels are costlier tobaccos. That means more pleasure in every puff.
All right, we had exercise number 2, and what we're going to be doing is a barbell bent over row, okay? So we're going to need 2 dumbbells. We're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to tighten our core first thing. All right, make sure we set up real square and base, and we're going to move our butt and back down and backwards, and we're going to keep our core and our stomach tight. All right, we're going to reach down and grab those dumbbells. We don't want to round at our back, and we want to keep our back as straight as possible while doing this exercise. Grab our 2 dumbbells, okay? We're going to get in the proper position and begin.
I still got this chance to change minds, rearrange, but the world stays the same. I said minds rearrange, but the world stays the same. Man, growing up makes me feel like throwing up, but now I'm old enough to trust my luck. I've learned the journey will be tough. So on the hand, I'm slashing through these time sands. Hope my spaceship lands in divine lands, cheering crowds in the stands. Hands got to say goodbye for now, so I'm out. Peace and love to your soul, don't ever have a single doubt.
Easy on your throat. Cooler, without the irritating qualities of too fast burning. And...
What's really going on here? Who is this anti-hero guy? What's happening, man? Who's Mister? Like, what the fuck is all this shit, man? They make music on SoundCloud, all this other... This is so weird, man. I haven't done enough drugs for this. I really need to just figure this out.
An innocent-looking Pasadena home, but some of the people who went in were carried out in plastic bags. They had been murdered. Death in most cases came after the victims had been subjected to torture.
Holy shit, look at that! What? He was clean shaven. He's got a fucking beard now.
Oh, you know what? I read that. That happens.
Jesus, I always thought it was bullshit.
Oh, look at his fingernails.
Oh, fuck, they're like a...
I'm gonna fucking puke.
Go straight back, and we're gonna press up. 1, 2, knock out 20 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My next set of 50. Stop. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, okay? Take a rest and think about how you're going to be so productive today. And like I've been running a lot, and I mean, I'm lean already, probably. I'm like really lean right now. And I love running, man. It's awesome, but you got to strength train. If you're going to do an endurance sport, you still got to be strong. Don't say you just want to go. You don't want to get the purpose of people, of runners, not going to the gym stuff is that they don't want to get hurt for their sport. And you gotta understand, strength training is here so that we don't get injured. Some of us take that a little bit too far and we injure ourselves strength training. So you gotta understand and use common sense when you're in the weight room. Make sure you use the correct form and don't overdo it. Okay, but don't neglect it, because it's kind of like if you neglect strength training, you're gonna also be injured because your muscle fibers are gonna break down. Endurance does not help maintain muscle fiber. All right, next set. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Woo. Got one more set, and we are done for our strength training session today. Like I said, if you're doing a sport, you might as well get these short strength sessions in, and then what you're gonna do is go do your sport, and every day. Like, so now I'm gonna go do my run in afternoon, night. I'm in a better mood, you know, so if you don't want to stay in the weight room too long, it's actually a cause of depression. So too much strength training is actually a good study, and they said that it actually kind of increases depression. So the exercise that doesn't increase depression is aerobic training, which is like running in high intensity exercise where you're keeping your heart rate up. That's the kind of exercise you need to get your mood higher. All right, last set. We're gonna press straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whew, 14. Like I said, you want to lift these weights. You don't lift the weights until you feel somewhat tired. Let me adjust this. You want to lift the weights until you feel somewhat tired to fatigued. You don't want to overdo it, because that's when you're going to get injury. And you got to remember that we strength train for our lifestyle and not to impress anybody. Okay, so Jackson Elite Fitness right here. Go ahead and hit that. Hey guys, your boy Jackson Elite Fitness right here, and I really want to thank you guys for watching this YouTube video. It's pretty long, and I hope that you got through the whole workout. I just want to ask you one thing. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up, please. Not thumbs down. I mean, if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. And be an active member. Comment below. If you guys appreciate this free content, you can go ahead and get some more exclusive and more in-depth coaching by subscribing to my Patreon page. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this, and I'm out. Bye.